anyone who blocks my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate.
Welcome back to the sad part of the game, where the music still makes us remember how much we've lost. So...
Hey, you.
there we go. I'm like, which button is it? Let me get out of the sad area, even though it totally won't get us out of the sad area. Of course, always instruct manually. I am glad they have an option to instruct automatically, but I don't believe it. Okay, so we definitely want our mounted Claude and Ignatz. We don't have access to Shamir at the moment. Meanwhile, we can instruct. We have a lot of people that are instructable. So obviously we'll start with people that we can instruct the most, because why wouldn't you?
I could have kept... yeah.
Good. That may actually let us get it to another level with him. Yep.
This isn't so... oh, thanks, Professor. I feel like I've...
Good deal. And Captain Flame. I'm not sure there is such a thing as a mounted healer.
I have done it.
But I still think getting her this will give additional options. Ah, that didn't get her there. Boo earns. For a split second, I thought I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's about to get." Oh wait, that's Axis. Crap.
I've learned a lot.
I don't need to do that. We've now learned that raising that doesn't actually help her.
I've learned a... I'm getting it.
All right, and Captain Hilda. Oh, you're. That's the thing to unlock if I can get you there.
Yeah! Who's the best? I think I got the hang of it.
Barely getting experience for that, but hey, it's something. And Captain Claude.
Let's do...
Alright, there goes that. Now let's go ahead and begin our lessons. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Hey, Professor, I got a question.
Alright, hit me.
You know, I think you're right.
I was like, don't ask someone that's gullible. That's annoying and stupid, because, you know, you don't want to take advantage of people, and that's not really what she's about. Oh, sure. Surprising.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
I'm always training.
Care to train with me?
Absolutely. You challenged me at the beginning of the game. We never actually got to do anything.
Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
I'm glad we finally get to do this.
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary.
You have read my biography.
On top of that, you wield a hero's relic, The legendary Sword of the Creator.
Well, not really. I've literally never used it in this game, except in cutscenes.
Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength. Why? I never really thought about that.
That's interesting.
I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be.
Interesting. What country are you from?
It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, that does actually sound like the mercenary life.
Now I'm intrigued by your fighting style, and by who you really are. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
So I wonder if you're not allowed to have this thing until you get the Sword of Creator. Absolutely.
Hey there, Professor. I was thinking it might be nice to join your class.
Finally, it took me forever to get anyone to join. Holy carp.
I'm not unhappy where I am, but I was just thinking that maybe if I was with you, well, I might learn even more. You're the kind of guy a gal could pay attention to, you know?
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah? That's great! I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Huzzah! We get another... she's a magic user, right? This is the first time we've actually had someone join our house. This is great.
Let's show them the power we've acquired.
Yes, I can help. I'm excited.
We did okay.
I've grasped it! How lovely!
Oh, congratulations. Yep, definitely a mage. Of course. Why would you ever not?
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me
I
stronger.
am wondering why I invited Leone, of all people.
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some color, I suppose.
I am grateful.
I can't oogle Rhea from across the table, apparently. Seems dumb. So we'll seminar first. Wow, there's not a lot of... The fact the knights are gone, it's depriving me of a lot of the stuff I do. Interesting, she's a swords person. And why is Lauren's not coming to this one? Oh, because it's Faith. Derp to derp. Okay, then why is, Oh yeah, because she's dead. Whoops. I think we'll do this that one.
I still have much to learn.
I see. It's all making sense now.
I feel like I get it now.
Wow, we're getting all kinds of stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and see. I don't think... Okay, with Dorothea, I do have 5 people I can tutor, which is good. That's certainly worth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still a weakness, though.
Preposterous. I'm beginning to understand.
I was gonna say, he does not want to be consoled.
That was adequate.
Alright, what do you think, Ignatz? Is there such thing as a right? I need to look at this a little bit closer. Because I know you need bow.
I'll keep trying.
Excellent. And Dorothea, our newbie. So interesting, you're a swordsman. That is very unexpected. Wonder why you're a swordsman, but you know what?
I got it. You're quite the motivator, Professor. Everything went... I appreciate...
Excellent, got to B rank.
Oh.
Alright, and with that done, begin lecture, and we'll move on. Absolutely. That's actually a great... After I spend all that time in order to get you into, you know, swordsmanship high rank.
Hey, Teach. Do you believe in gods?
I mean, I've got one living in my head, so pretty much.
I don't necessarily mean the goddess of the Seros religion, just gods in general.
Well, again, I literally know one of them exists. Although that is an interesting question. Is the phenom in my head going to be an actual goddess, or is she a natural phenomena that early people to Seros could not distinguish from gods and so named gods? That's the old idiom that said that, you know, did mankind create gods in their image, or did God create mankind in their image?
Do you believe that incredible beings who control the fates of all really exist?
I wouldn't say control.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I never used to believe in that sort of thing either. I've always hated the idea of praying to a god. After all, you can only really rely on yourself.
It's interesting you said you used to, though.
I still believe that. You can't win a war by leaving your fate in the hands of a god. Only tangible facts can really decide a war. Which side has the most troops, the best tactics, the better organization and planning.
God helps those that help themselves.
Of course, miracles can happen. And by that, I mean things that are completely outside of your control. Things that only seem to add up if you believe in the concept of fate. Things like, well, like meeting you, for example.
Aww, Claude.
You just seem sort of impossible. I think everyone would agree with that. You can wield the sword of the Creator. You're a tactical genius, and you have this strange ability to earn the trust of anyone you cross paths with.
Not anyone. Monica didn't trust me. For good reason.
Before I met you, I never imagined that it was possible for someone like you to exist. And yet, now that I know you, your presence in my life has quickly become invaluable. In fact, it's hard to imagine making my dreams come true.
Yeah, what
without
is
your
this
help.
dream of yours that you won't tell me about?
Because of that, I can't believe for a second that our meeting was just a coincidence. That means it must have been fate. Maybe it was a miracle. Or maybe some god empathized with me in my dreams. Again,
Zeros?
I don't mean the goddess of Fodlan, though I suppose it may be hard for you to grasp what I'm talking about.
Or not Seros, whatever her name is. Sothis?
People all over the world have different ideas about who or what the gods are, right? Even in distant lands across the ocean or over the mountains. They have gods who see the world as a whole, who don't care about Fodlan's borders, who don't meddle in our affairs, who don't grant life or take it away. And maybe, sometimes, they'll make a miracle happen. A god like that, that's the sort of god I think I could believe.
Yeah, it's a more hands-off god that's just like occasionally dabbles in order to correct the path of humankind, but isn't a micromanaging god. I meant to go down to I think I understand.
It doesn't really matter. Maybe gods like that only exist in my own head. I'm just speaking my mind, that's all. I think people should be free to believe in whatever gods they want. If a person believes in a god and that god becomes a support system for them, that's a good thing. That's what a god should be. Anyway, maybe I've overstepped a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. You can talk to me
I
whatever.
knew you'd understand. In any case, let's keep this conversation between the two of us.
Yeah, having this in the chapel may not be the best choice of venue, Mr. Claude. Mr. Claude.
I'm gonna do the best I can do.
Okay, let's do it. Look, Professor, not too shabby, right?
Not too shabby at all. Congratulations.
Now I see the heart of it.
Learned Ragnarok? Okay, Mr. Man. Wow. And now we go into battles. So we have Tree of the Crop and we have... Oh, hey. So that's one that we got only because we managed to recruit someone. I'm torn on whether I should do this or not, because obviously I'm going to run into her in a different playthrough when I have her house. As always, go for the hard ones. Because I want to show something on the channel, I want to make sure it's one that's difficult. Excuse me, guys.
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while. Well, that's one way of putting it.
Let's go.
The Almyran forces are causing trouble at Fodlan's Locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat.
Oh, interesting. Is this why Cyril also comes?
There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket. Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own, but he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work.
All right.
Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently it would look bad if we left it to the retainers.
Let's do it.
I really, really don't want to go, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry. You know I've got your back.
Hey, Hilda. Well, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking.
Hmm? Oh, what's up, Cyril?
You're gonna fight the Almyrans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Cyril.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
Well, that's a double maybe. He's very unsure.
But
fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kinda worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky. Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
Interesting. So we want to make sure that the prisoners are treated humanely?
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not like I'll go around snapping up Almyran children.
That's good, but I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
No, absolutely.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor? My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almyrans.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all feel way safer if you did.
I didn't come here in order to not come.
Great! I know we'll be okay if you're there. Let's head out right away.
I'll go and get ready too.
Here we go. These dang Almyrans. I'm loading faster than you, faster than you, faster than you. I'm loading faster than you. La 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 la. About face. Woo! I'm surprised that these, like, especially these. I get why the entire monster takes a while to load, but. Okay, there's some. Okay, and some more people over here. Fairly involved map, actually, I must say. Alright. And everyone is deployed except for Felix, which granted Felix is the one person not in our heart. I actually just asked him along because I was not 100% sure if Catherine and Shamir would be available for some of these because the knights are in, like, theoretically out doing stuff. So I asked him to come in. But yeah, obviously I'm taking all the people in my house. Thanks for coming, Dorothea. Dorothy, however you pronounce your dang name.
Welcome!
So let's see.
Come back soon!
I do not need a... So that's do I just have to hold it, or do I actually use that somewhere? I've never quite understood those items. But first of all, marketplace.
Welcome!
It would be good to have. Oh, Killing Edge.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
So you have a steel axe, another steel axe. Steel axe. You can use it. Another axe. Jaunt axe.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright, you've got your... go ahead and have another.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You don't need anything. Shamir, you've got... Why do you have a killer lance?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You still got a decent sword. You've got the golden deer bracelet. Why do you have an iron axe?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks works a bunch.
I doubt you'll ever use it.
Come back soon.
All right, and with that done, let's get into it.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
Oh, god dang it.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's locket.
Good thing I knew about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
So the real question is...
Ready anytime.
Ready when you are.
Let's get to it.
That's a bit much for her.
That's my cue.
This is probably reckless.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Let us away.
I stand ready.
I'll crush them all. To work.
Who, me?
We'll go ahead and leave her there. We want to leave a backline so they can't just run past. Good job, Mr. Soldier. Oh wow, he's only doing 1 damage anyway. Apparently they're seeing it coming. Oh, I've got Armor Slayer equipped. Nice level up.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
There's a lot of dudes on this map. There's a lot coming across the top.
Weak.
Well, I'll show you weak in a second, buddy.
Support! We're saved! You fought well.
I will need all my strength.
Flay needs to not be dead.
Why, thank you.
Okay, and then on this side.
I've got another option. This is going to hurt, okay?
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
Good form.
I mean, that's one word for it, yeah. Yeah, there's a massive push coming from that side. I figured they'd do that, but I wasn't too concerned. Not too concerned about you, Archer Boy. Oh, maybe I should be more concerned about you, Archer Boy. Okay, I wasn't sure how much a crit would actually do. This guy's in a bad way. Oh my god, please hit. I don't think I can save him. Like, there was no way. There was literally no way I could have gotten him in time. I was...
No, they got one. But
Let me get that way, see if I can help out. Meanwhile, the big question is this place. So yeah, we got to get through these guys. Excellent,
Sleep in
excellent,
the dirt.
excellent.
I'll grow a...
Check that guy out in record time.
Got your back. Whatever it takes.
Let us away.
I finally got within range.
I did it! I did!
You just need to be able to move a little bit faster.
I'll try even...
Yep, you can just take him out. You don't even need a big lance to do it.
How do you like that? Gotta keep him.
Because Dorothy's gonna walk up here and say, you know who's not alive? You aren't. Well, never mind. Apparently he survived. What a jerk.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Hilda's like, I got a big shield. What are you doing? That's more damage than I thought Catherine would take.
Try to keep up!
Oh, damn. Did I lose Catherine? Because that burst's still going to hit her, too.
How about this?
6. Yep. It looks like Chris do 3 times damage. Surprising. I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I may not be able to save him, though. Not while also having to defend the front. Oh my gosh, especially if he keeps missing all the time. I am astounded that you went for him. Damn. She survived. You suck. Okay, we got one of them down, but this guy is not long for this world. Because I cannot get to him. I have to run back. Archers, take that bird down.
Are we done? We might have overdone it.
She can't move.
I've got an idea.
There, that will keep them from moving. You don't have any healing. Excellent. On to the defense point. Excellent.
I am.
You can't compete with me.
That will save Catherine, which is exactly what we're looking for. I was gonna say, I doubt he needs the steel bolt or the silver bow to kill that. I was using on the big monsters. That Ignace can just take out by himself. Yeah, you can't. These guys are not very well trained. You can't hide from Leone.
Things are looking up. Let's keep going and save the others.
I got some bad news for you. We're not saving that last one. I'll do everything I can, but that's beyond my ability.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Does that mean I just lost?
Yeah, we took Fodlan's Locket. With this, we'll be able to invade no problem.
They're going to invade. I guess it's over.
God dang it,
I stand ready.
All right.
Naturally.
This guy's still here, but it looks like he's going to attack her.
Let's get to it. That takes care of that. That's my cue.
Ready anytime.
Okay, so we're definitely making a good headway into this in order to like defeat them all. I just have to hopefully keep them from running in there.
Actually won.
Ready when you are.
We might have overdone it.
She is fast. For being super heavily armored,
Work.
she does not stick around and wait for things to happen.
Oh dear.
And I'm sorry, man. I did try and get to you. If I was going to do this mission again, I probably would have dispatched a group that way. It looked like the middle was in more trouble, and so I sent troops on both sides. God damn it. Oh my god, Flane!
I am spent.
That doesn't count as losing. That doesn't count as losing.
Who, me?
Can't quite do it. Go ahead and just hit him.
To work.
Now, do not waste a silver bow on this.
Silenced.
Okay, yep, definitely heal Flane up. Flane saved our ass in this one. Just so everyone's clear on what happened.
I am
Oh, I forgot he was a dancer.
Ready and willing. Stay focused.
Poor, I don't know what Varoth is doing. He's like moving around like a crazy person the whole battle.
Thank you.
Oh, that only goes 2? There's a lot coming in, and I don't necessarily want Leone trying to fight them all by herself.
I'll crush them all.
Although, it looks like she can do it. Yeah, Steel Ball will do it. Here comes Claude. Nice and easy. Bye-bye, Mr. Knight. Good night, Knight.
It's not luck, it's fate.
I guess that makes sense he's going to be a big believer in fate, considering that's his voice line. Here come Ignatz. Ooh, Ignatz just another level. Good job, sir. All right. Get slain, horse.
Another one down.
Okay, there's nothing else coming from this side, so we can start moving these guys back this way.
That helps.
And then he can move forward as well. Excellent. You know what? We did lose 2 people. One of them I feel a little bit bad about. I do think I could have sent people over there to save him. The other one, the way we were deployed, there was no way to get to him in time. And there's no, that I can tell, real easy way to know whether or not someone will, you know, how much damage and how many turns you have.
How do you like that?
So there's only 2 enemies left. That must be something she does. We'll go ahead and leave a defense force blocking the routes of approach here. Here's this guy. He's trying to do a flanking maneuver, but Leone's hot on his trail. Bad idea, friend.
Another one down.
Okay, so we've only got 1 person left. And that's this bloke. Start moving forward into a position to intercept. Leone,
I'll manage.
you stay back. You've taken a lot of hits. Varoth and Shamir are going to have their own little interlude. No, just kidding. Ah, there's a way to skip the rest of your turn. And I don't know what it is. You damn coward. Good job, Dorothy. There goes the last one.
We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
I know, you're some sort of great war hero. I was looking forward to seeing him in action. Dividing the world. Goneril Valkyries was added to my barracks. Almyra Mercenaries was added to my barracks. Alright, guys. And with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode. Next time, in all honesty, actually, between this episode...
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions.
Well, then why are they fighting?
They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are.
Well, it didn't work out for them, did it?
I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figured they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life.
I mean, except when you died.
Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
That's a really big sticking point with him. I mean, I get why.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot. Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen.
Yeah.
That did feel pretty good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward.
Oh God.
He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance.
Wait,
I told
what?
him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
One heck of an axe. He gave it to you?
Yes. It's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's...
We're just gonna end up... I mean, aren't there only like 10 of these in total? We've already got like 5 of them to ourselves.
He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent, I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead?
Professor's gonna end up like a World of Warcraft hunter and be like, all weapons are for me. It's your house. I can't even use it.
Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here. Thank you so much.
I mean, you're going to end up wielding it anyway. Although you'll probably... The way I play, you'll probably never end up using the thing.
Big scary axe is not my style. Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that? But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like.
But didn't you just say that your bloodline let you use it? No one else can.
It's all up to you now.
That Hilda, she really is something.
That's a word for it. So yeah, between this episode and next, I will probably do this quest in order, and I'm guessing it's going to be another one where they just stand there and we fight, and it's not actually that interesting of a encounter. If I'm wrong, I'll show it. Otherwise, I will see you at the beginning of next week. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you all in the next one.